I came back for the summer, and my brother said, why don't you go apply for the OZFM Cruiser Team? And I was like, what do they do? He said, it's a super cool job. I said, oh, okay. So I went to a friend of mine, and he did up this really cool resume. He's like, if this doesn't get you the job, nothing will. And it was like a picture of me in the background wearing like camo gear, and like my hair was all done. Looking back now, it was terrible, but it got me the job. And when I got the call, I just had this, I can't explain the feeling, because it's like you spend your whole life auditioning in this business, like not radio, but performance. And this to me was like another audition. And so I wanted it. Even if I didn't want it, I wanted it. I wanted someone to say yes. But it was different this time, because when the call came in, I sat in my car and I cried, and I was like, I got it. I really got it. Like, this is going to be such a cool summer. And it was. It was
it the best summer ever?
Summer ever.
I mean, the job description is basically drive from coast to coast to coast and bring fun and give out money.
And the first weekend we went away, you were actually with us. We went to Stephenville Crossing, and it was like Rex Gowdy's concert.
I do remember this very well.
Yeah, so that was a really fun
Sexy
fun summer.
Rexy.
Yeah, it's his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Rex Gowdy.
Yeah.
And I'm so impressed the amount of talent, including yourself, that's come up through the cruiser ranks.
Yeah.
You look at Carolyn Stokes and Steve Kent and Danielle Butt and Chris DeBorden, and on it goes. A lot of people who've launched entertainment careers get the cover of the Herald and everything.
Yes, yeah. Well, I left the cruiser team that summer when that was over, and I was like, I'm not done here yet. I got more to do. So I started working on the front desk.
Nice.
Do you remember that?
I do
was working
indeed.
at the front desk, and I was because I wanted to get the ins and outs, and I wanted to see what was going on around me. And I just remember Danielle Butt was filling in for Tony Marie doing the live weather hit, and Tony couldn't do it, and Daniela was like, do you want to do a live weather hit tonight? Because it's at the Aquarina and you have to wear a bikini. I was like, I am into it.
Yes.
So I went there, and I don't know if you've seen Bridget Jones's Diary, where she's like coming down the pole as a fireman, and it's like this repeat of her like making a mess of it. That was me. And Dan Lake was the cameraman that day. There was no signals inside the Aquarina, and I was on this thing called the Inflatable Fun Run, and all the kids were chanting, and I was like, I have to go across that? He was like, yeah. I said, okay, but we're gonna wet it down for you so it's not as easy. I was like, what
Welcome
is
to
happening?
live TV.
And so Dan goes, whatever you do, if you're gonna fall to the right, because that's where I can catch you. And I was like, I'm not falling at all. And I went in, and my bikini bottoms fell off, and people were watching, and I was like, no, I'll never get a job here.